Hi, welcome to Adapt Analog. Like most film shooters who get their scans back from the lab, we have a desire to see how our analog images are translated digitally. But doing this often, especially if you don't develop the film yourself, can get pretty costly. I believe after my first year of shooting film, I more than doubled the cost of my rolls over time when I included the digital scans with processing. So I thought to myself, since I don't want to develop the film at home yet, why not just have the lab develop these rolls and I'll scan at home? It was then when I jumped online to look for a scanner. But before I did that, I made sure to protect my digital life with a VPN. Please meet our latest affiliate to Adapt Analog, Surfshark. Surfshark is the VPN service we've been looking for. Me and my girl are separated internationally. We FaceTime frequently, and we have our date nights online while we watch our favorite shows together. But in Canada, HBO Max is not available until now. With Surfshark, we can watch your favorite shows, like the latest season of Doom Patrol, together on HBO Max. Surfshark is an accessible VPN service for all of us. They've given the Adapt Analog fam 85% off their monthly price, plus an additional 3 months. What's more, their service is so great, they are also offering a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can all try it out with no risk. It will help our channel a lot if you give them a shot. Just click on the link below and type in the code ADAPTANALOG. Now after the VPN was secure, I went to look for everything I needed. I have an Epson V600. It's a flatbed scanner that's a choice of many film photographers. That's affordable, accessible, and easy to use. The Epson line of scanners does a great job for those quick Instagram images, but what if you want to boost your quality even further? So today, we are going to scan a 35mm negative with a digital camera. Whether it be mirrorless or DSLR, I have seen some fantastic scans using this method, albeit with a little bit of compromise. I got the idea for this rig from Grimes Brothers. I'll post a link in the description. At this current time, I like to say my process is not perfect. My method is just a budget, bare minimum version of how they did it. So I went to Home Depot. I managed to get a few parts for my rig, a big ass 3-inch coupler, and a 6-inch plastic square drainage grate. Also, I went on Amazon to find the cheapest light pad I could find, and some plexiglass. After I turned on the light pad, I used the plexiglass to separate the negatives from the light pad a little further. I used a 35mm film holder that I had to hold the negative. You can also use the holder from your scanner as well. On my A7R II, I set it to APS-C mode and have adapted the Canon 100mm macro. Unfortunately, I lost the lens to this thing, so I'm gonna use my 70 to 200mm lens hood. And as you can see, it doesn't quite fit, but it's still good enough to make this scan. After positioning the scan to where I want, I focus on the detail of the negative. After the shot is done, I upload it to my computer and bring it into Lightroom. And use the eyedropper tool to correct the white balance. I crop the image to how I want. After that, I open up Negative Lab Pro and I choose Frontier Scan and let the software do its thing. From here, if I wanted to make adjustments, I can. Now, let's take that same negative and scan with the V600 to compare. We are going to use Epson's free software, Epson Scan, for this image. After a few adjustments, here is our Epson Scan. Now let's compare both scans to see how they turn out. There's no extra cost for Negative Lab Pro if you just use the Epson Scan. It's good enough for some small prints and posting online. But if you really want to see the capabilities of digital film scanning, I urge you to try it out. It feels like it's a lot faster than using the Epson scanner, but it's just a lot more physical labor. A little disclaimer, after doing this method a few times, I think the results vary from scan to scan. This is why I said my process isn't perfect right now. From the comparisons on some images, I actually prefer some of the scans from the Epson over the digital camera. But for the most part, I do prefer the digital camera scans. I do believe the light pad I am using is a bit too harsh as well, no matter what brightness I set it at. When it comes to scanning images like this with a clear blue sky, I believe you can see some texture in the sky from the LED lights. Next time, I will have to buy some sort of textureless diffuser to get rid of it. But if you have any experience doing it this way, or have any tips, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. We're still learning over here, and hopefully we can all grow together as a community and perfect scanning at home as much as we can and save some money. Please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. We're finally at 175 subscribers at the time of making this video, and I think that's a great accomplishment. I never thought I'd get this much. So we appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. See you next time. Have a great day. Bye.